Hi friends, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be doing a complete vlog of this painting from start to finish. So if you haven't already watched my previous video on this vlog series, it will give you a bit more context to this video and the following vlogs. I'm doing a painting series, a 7 painting series as of right now. That could change, but probably not. But yeah, definitely go check that out. That is me coming up with the ideas, prepping the canvases, sketching on all the sketches on all the canvases. So definitely check that one out and then come back for this video. But for today, we are doing this one, which it might focus, it might not. I cannot see. This one is the hands painting. And the reason I want to start with this one is because it is very planned out. Like every little thing is pretty planned out in this painting. So I will have an easier time doing this painting than starting with one of the other ones. So to get myself started on the right foot, I'm going to do an easier one. But yeah, first we are going to start with spraying some Workable fixative on it. That way the paint doesn't smudge when I start my underpainting. So let's go do that. Okay, second coat. So I have some paper towels. I got a cup of water. I'm actually gonna put all this over here. I'll need to get my palette out. I'm gonna use, shoot, this is dried on there. Let's see. Those are just fuzzy ones. Okay, so I'm gonna stick to, for archival purposes, my Liquitex paints. I have a little bit of these left. I will probably need to buy more, unfortunately. Where's my slow dry? There's my slow drying acrylic medium. I'm actually going to start with an underpainting with like some water, some red, and yellow. Just gonna mix this real quick. Might add some blue to tone the brightness down a bit. Alright, and then this is going to make a really ugly brownish red color. It's going to look very muddy. But what it's going to do, I mean, it's actually kind of a pretty color. Thought it was going to be more green than this. Okay. So what this is gonna do, I'm just gonna pour a little bit more water in here. This is just gonna help me get rid of that, like, quitty fingers fear of starting a new piece. So, okay. Perfect. All right. Perfect, we're in frame. Okay. So yeah, I'm just going to slap it on. Looking at this series as if I'm making it for like an exhibition. So I want to make sure They are as professional as I can get them, and I put as much effort as possible into these paintings. I'm very, very excited to start this painting series, like so excited. I've been thinking of this for like, I don't know, over 6 months now. So this thought has been in my head for a while, or like a semblance of thought. Okay, I feel like I'm losing stuff right in here. I'm wondering if I didn't let my fixative dry long enough. So this is the reference that I will be using for this painting. Please focus. Yes. This is our reference for this painting. Okay, so I brought you guys close up so you can actually see what I'm doing a bit better. I'm just blocking in this shadow shape because it was getting kind of lost, and I wanted to be able to see it a bit better when I finally start the actual painting process. So yeah. This is the darker part. That's what I painted here. So now I think I'm going to just go ahead and go in with paint for the lighter ones. And I'm just gonna go in with the color that I need because why not? Save some time and just paint the color. So yeah, let's go. Okay friends, so now with the lighter parts painted and the darker parts like shaped out, I'm thinking maybe the next step is the background, just because everything's going over the background. I feel like it makes the most sense to go ahead and carve out the background and then go in and do the hands, the rest of the background pieces, and the plants. That's what makes the most sense in my head. So I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Plus the background's like an ombre, so I kind of want to get that laid out now rather than later. So let's attempt to do the background. Hi friends, good morning. I just kind of left off yesterday by finishing off the background because I wanted to just get one layer on the painting. That way that one layer could dry and then I could do a thicker or another layer and it will blend a bit easier because I won't be as worried about coverage. So yeah, that's done. Yeah, that's where I left off and that's where I'm going to start off again today. So let's go. Okay friends, so my camera ended up dying and I was in the process of blending this background and I'm using acrylics, so I couldn't stop, literally. So yeah, I'm not sure how much footage didn't get recorded, but yeah, I've done the background, which I think this looks really good. This could be better and this could also be better, but I'm looking at these little spots here, and those are mainly going to get covered up when I paint this part, so I'm gonna leave it as is for that. But for now I am working on just finishing this top portion of the background. I have this color and then a darker color for back there. I'm just gonna start by, I'm not gonna blend yet, I'm just going to fill in the spots on this and then with this color. So I'm gonna have this color go to here and then have the dark be here, right? I'm actually gonna draw a line there, that way I can hopefully remember that. Right about there. And that should be good, in my opinion. Maybe bring it down a little more on the sides there. Wednesday, the 24th. So it's been like a week since I painted the first half of this painting, and I'm kind of determined to finish it today. It's only 10 a.m. so there's like a high probability I can probably get this one done today. So yeah, that's exciting. But yeah, why chat? Let's go paint. Okay, friends, so we are done with the first piece in the series. I literally am obsessed. And I cannot believe I finished this in like 2.5 days. Like, I'm very happy. And I love the painterly look of it. I love the blend, how the background ended up looking. I'm just obsessed. I really, really, really love how it turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you for taking the time out of your day to come take a breath and watch me paint some art. And I hope all of you stay hopeful, stay positive, and love the people around you, and have a great rest of your guys' day. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, friends.